Welcome to Maths with Bob with the 3-minute series, and we are solving quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. Okay, the quadratic formula over here. So x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, which you hopefully might even remember. Now problem 2, this one here, you can see here, doesn't at first look like a quadratic equation. Actually, when you first think of it, when you first look at it, it's like a proportion equation, but you'll see when we expand this out, when we cross multiply, it actually turns into a quadratic equation. Okay, so let's actually have a look at what happens. Okay, now how do we solve these, I call it proportion equations? Okay, something over something equals something else over something. So it's like two fractions equal, algebraic fractions equal each other. Well, the easiest way, I think, is just to cross multiply. 3x minus 2 equals 2x plus 7, or you multiply these two together, and then 4x minus 5 times x plus 3. So let's have a look. Okay, here we are. So it's 3x minus 2 times 2x plus 7 equals 4x minus 5 times x plus 3. Okay. Now, obviously, when we expand this out, we can use the FOIL or by just any expansion technique. You can expand binomials. Okay, double brackets, and we can see here we have to click up the like terms. 6x squared plus 17x minus 14 is obviously the expansion of 3x minus 2 times 2x plus 7, and then 4x minus 5 times x plus 3 turns into, you can see here, 4x squared plus 7x minus 15. Now we need to move all our terms over to the left, and how we do that is obviously subtract them off from the right hand side, or I should say subtract the ones on the right hand side off the left hand side. So it becomes like 6x squared minus 4x squared, which is, you can see here, 2x squared. Okay, and then we have the 17x minus 7x, which is just 10x, and the minus 15, when you put it onto the other side, actually becomes a positive 15 minus 14 is 1. So you can see here, this is our quadratic equation here. So it's just this one here, 2x squared plus 10x plus 1. And you might remember from before, I just write down what a, b, and c are off on the side somewhere, and because we're going to have to substitute them into the formula here. Now, okay, so let's have a quick look at the substitution. Now, obviously, it's negative b, and b is 10, so it's minus 10, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so it's 10 squared, minus 4 times a was 2 and c was 1, 4 times 2 times 1, which is just 8, so it's like 100 minus 8, which is 92, so it's, you can see here, it's just minus. Okay, you can see here, this gives us our solutions at x is equal to negative 0.1 and negative 4.9. And you can see basically here's our quadratic function. Y equals 2x squared plus 10x plus 1. Where does it have y values of 0? Well, it has y values of 0 here, minus 0.1x and minus 0.49, or minus 4.9. Okay, and you can see here, this is obviously this one, and this is this one. And thank you for watching, and bye.